Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video and another update video on the soon-to-be Newcastle United player Alexander Isak, the £60 million man, the transfer record fee to be paid for the striker, and I've been doing updates on this guy all day today. That wasn't the plan, but it's how it's worked out. I'll be telling you what he's having for his tea later on tonight as well, hopefully, but we're enjoying it, we're loving it. Let's keep it going. As I say, we saw him arrive in Newcastle this morning. It's understood that he actually travelled to Newcastle with Dan Ashworth. He made his way over to the training centre where he underwent his medical. Sky Sports are reporting the medical went through without a problem, and he has now made his way over to St James's Park. Could we see the reveal of Alexander Isak tonight? I hope so. How good would that be? Get it done today. Get the man in a shirt. No doubt he's over at St James's Park now, getting the photos done. If he hasn't signed on the final dotted line just yet, I'm sure he will be doing that at St James's Park, or at the very least, getting photos taken with him signing the contract. They'll most likely have him in the changing rooms as well. They always like to do the interviews and the pre-setup and everything ready, so once the announcement goes, they've got all the content ready to put out there. And if it wasn't good enough, who else has also been spotted at St James's Park? Sam Fender. Sam Fender and Isak are both at St James's Park right now. Oliver on Twitter has been posting photos of Sam Fender inside of St James's Park. He's also got a video on there as well of the Sam Fender band playing along to Local Hero. Now, is Sam Fender there because he's promoting a potential, and I think Oliver is there on a stadium tour, so this guy's got very lucky. He's in the ground at the time where Isak's arriving. Sam Fender's in there playing a few songs. Could we potentially see Sam Fender as part of the Isak announcement video? It is our record transfer player. There's no doubt they're going to want to put something big together, and that's why I say that it's potential that we could have to wait till tomorrow for the announcement video, because they are going to want to really try and make the most of this, the club record fee. Is Sam Fender there because he's promoting potentially a gig that he's going to do at St James's Park, or is he actually being brought down for the Isak announcement? It's madness. Even if both paths have just happened to cross. And obviously this is me just seeing a few videos online, nothing's confirmed. We'll have to wait, we'll have to see what the announcement is. But at the minute, my mind's running wild, to be honest. We're bringing in a £60 million player. Sam Fender's there. I mean, it's just becoming fantastic, to be honest. I can't believe it. That the signing's going through, and then potentially have an announcement video tonight would be amazing. But as I say, even if Sam Fender just happens to be there promoting something completely different, maybe he's just doing a video for the club, who actually knows? Who knows? But to potentially just pull him to one side and go, you know what, mate, we've got our highest ever record signing over in the next room. Would you mind just popping in? Maybe the pair of you could do a little rendition of one of your songs. I mean, wow. But as I say, it's understood that the medical went through without a problem this afternoon, and that Isak is now over at St James's Park. So there's two things for me that will either happen. Either A, the next thing we'll hear will be the announcement. Hopefully we could get it done by maybe 6 o'clock. That's the thing. Once it starts getting late, I don't think the club would really like to announce it late this evening. They're going to want to do it when they know that everyone's listening, when the world's listening. They're going to want to make a big statement out of that. And if you're going to do that, really 4 p.m, 5 p.m, 6 p.m. is the best time to do that. I suppose you could go later, maybe 7 or 8, but I don't think, should it get longer than that, they'll be really wanting to release it late this evening. So I think it could potentially get to a point where it does roll over into tomorrow. But we'll have to wait and see. But the main thing is that he's been in, he's done his medical, And he's made his way over to St James's Park. Now I remember with the Botman one as well, we saw him leave St James's Park, so it could be similar with the Isak one. That is option 2, is that the next thing we see is him actually leaving St James's Park. And if that's the case and nothing is said, then you would think the announcement might come tomorrow. It's crazy with social media and how everything works now, because we already, if he leaves the stadium, then we pretty much already know it's all done. So it seems silly to me sometimes to really delay the announcement when everyone wants to just see it and celebrate it. But as I say, it also does make sense for them to potentially hold off, as they want to make sure when they do announcement, it is for the whole world to hear. And let me know your thoughts on Sam Fender being in St James's Park. Is that legit? Is that going to be part of the announcement video? Or is that just him happening to be there? I honestly can't tell. But I think if he is just there because he's doing something for his own band, he's doing a promotional video, he's preparing an advert for him performing at St James's Park sometime in the future, if they don't take the chance to grab him and say, could you, even if he's not even, even if it's just him in the background playing the guitar, or as I say, one of the band members in there with him, yeah, you would take your chance, grab him, just grab him at one side. You may as well. I'm sure he's a massive Newcastle fan as well. He's probably on Twitter just like the rest of us, going, "Where's Isak?" He's probably wandering around the halls as we speak, looking for him himself. I would be in there if I'm inside St James's Park. I would be grabbing the chance to go and try and find him and have a word. But as I say, let me know your thoughts on all of that down below. Can we see the announcement tonight? Do you think it will push over into tomorrow? But the main thing is, the medical's gone through, and we are pretty much now just waiting for the word go. We are waiting for the official announcement of Alexander Isak, who will be Newcastle's all-time record signing. It's understood that the contract will be around a 5-year deal. It's understood that he will be paid around £120,000 a week, which would put him as the highest paid player at the club. He's coming in on the highest fee, but I think they're still being sensible about it. If you think Trippier, Wood are on 100 grand, they're not going crazy, they're not going way over the top, but he is the highest paid player, he is the highest amount paid for a player. It's what you would expect. And as I say, if they don't get Sam Fender in this announcement video, they've missed a trick. If he's at the ground right now promoting something else and they don't pull him in, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think anything can happen at this point, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the announcement video. I think the likelihood is that it just happened on the same day, and he just happens to be promoting something for himself on the same day. But we will have to wait and see. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Subscribe! Be sure to keep up to date with all of the Isak news. I'll be back later on to tell you what beer he had with his dinner somewhere in the city centre, I'm sure. He'll probably be on the big market tonight celebrating with Sam Fender once the announcement goes through. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I was going to say daily content, it's hourly content at the minute. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.